a grave expression. "I am sorry, madam," she said softly, "but there were complications. Your baby didn't survive." Emma's world shattered. She screamed, cried, and begged to see her baby's body. But the hospital staff claimed the baby had been taken for a post-mortem examination. Emma had waited long 9 months to meet her first child. She was 26 years, happily married to Matthew, and their small but cozy home was filled with love and anticipation. Every day, they would sit in the nursery, folding baby clothes and talking about their dreams for the little one. Emma felt blessed. The due date arrived and Emma went into labor. Matthew rushed her to St. Mary's Hospital, a well-known hospital in their town. It was a painful, long labor, but when Emma had her baby's first cry, tears of joy streamed down her face. "It's a beautiful baby girl," the nurse announced, placing the tiny bundle in Emma's hands. Emma held her daughter, her heart swelling with love. She named her Rose, after her grandmother. But moments later, a nurse approached Emma and gently took the baby. "We need to clean her up and run some routine checks," the nurse said with a warm smile. Emma reluctantly let Rose go, unaware that it would be the last time she would see her daughter. Hours passed, and Emma grew anxious. "Why haven't they brought Rose back?" she asked Matthew, who was pacing nervously. He called for the nurse, who returned with a grave expression. "I am sorry," she said softly, "but there were complications. The baby didn't survive." Emma's world shattered. She screamed, cried, and begged to see her Rose's body, but the hospital staff claimed the baby had been taken for a post-mortem examination. Something didn't feel right, but Emma was too heartbroken to think clearly. Months passed, but Emma couldn't move on. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw Rose's tiny face. She felt a nagging feeling deep in her heart. Something wasn't adding up. Matthew tried to comfort her, but even he couldn't deny that the hospital explanation seemed strange. One day, while sorting things through Rose's hospital papers, Emma noticed an odd detail. The death certificate didn't list a cause of death, and the date of insurance was the same day Rose was born. It didn't make sense. Determined to find the answer, Emma returned to St. Mary's Hospital. She asked to speak with the nurse who had been present during Rose's birth, but she was told the nurse had resigned. Frustrated, Emma demanded to see the hospital records. The staff was hesitant, but eventually allowed her limited access. While combing through the files, Emma stumbled upon a receipt for an infant discharge signed by someone she didn't recognize. Her heart raced as she pieced together what might have happened. Emma confided in her best friend, Claire. She was a journalist. Claire agreed to help investigate. They discovered that St. Mary's had a history of allegations involving baby trafficking, but nothing had ever been proven. Emma felt sick to her stomach. Could this be true? That her Rose had been sold? Their breakthrough came when Claire found the witness, a young nurse who had recently quit the hospital. The nurse, Olivia, was nervous but agreed to meet them. "I shouldn't be telling you this," Olivia whispered, her hands shaking, but there was a group at the hospital. They sell babies to wealthy couples who can't afford children. The baby was healthy. Mrs. Parker. She didn't die. Emma's knees buckled. She clutched Matthew for support as tears poured down her face. Where is she? Where is my baby? Olivia hesitated. I don't know exactly, but I overheard they were sending her to a family in London. They paid a lot of money. Emma and Matthew reported everything to the police, but the investigation moved painfully slowly. Frustrated, Emma decided to take matters into her own hands. She and Claire went undercover, pretending to be a couple looking to adopt a baby illegally. It was dangerous, but Emma's maternal instincts drove her forward. After weeks of pretending, they finally got a lead: an address of a wealthy couple in London who had recently adopted a baby. Emma and Matthew drove to the address. From outside the large gated house, Emma saw a woman carrying a baby with the same soft blonde curls Emma remembered from the delivery room. That's her, Emma whispered, her voice trembling. That's my baby. They called the police, who arrived quickly with a social worker. The wealthy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Dawson, denied everything, claiming they had legally adopted the baby. But under pressure, the lawyer confessed to buying the child from a hospital staff member. When the social worker handed Rose back to Emma, she broke down, holding her daughter tightly. Mommy is here, she whispered, kissing Rose's forehead. I will never let you go again. The investigation uncovered a horrifying networking of babies and how babies are being sold in the hospital, which was a very wrong one. Some moral lessons from this story. A mother's love is unbreakable. Emma's determination to find her daughter highlights the incredible strength and resilience of a mother's love. No obstacle is too great when it comes to protecting and fighting for her child. Always trust your instincts. Emma's gut feelings told her something wasn't right about her daughter's supposed death. Trusting your intuition can guide you towards uncovering the truth, even when others doubt you. Persistence pays off. Despite the odds, Emma never gave up on finding Rose. This teaches us that persistence, even in the face of heartbreak and opposition, can lead to justice and resolution. Evil thrives in silence. The baby trafficking ring operated for years because no one spoke up. Olivia's courage to share the truth shows that exposing wrongdoing is the first step towards change. The importance of accountability. Justice was served when the hospital staff involved in the illegal activities were arrested. This underscores the importance of holding people accountable for their actions. Always support systems are vital. Emma couldn't have uncovered the truth without the help of Claire and Matthew. Surrounding yourself with supportive and trustworthy people can make a huge difference in overcoming challenges. Illegal adoption hurts everyone. The couple who brought Rose may have wanted a child, but their actions contributed to a system that exploited vulnerable families. This reminds us of the harm caused by unethical practices, no matter the intentions. Courage can save lives. Olivia's bravery in revealing the truth helped reunite Rose with her mother. This teaches that speaking out against injustice, even when it's risky, can change lives for the better. Learn to cherish every moment you have. Emma's journey made her deeply value her time with Rose. This reminds us not to take loved ones for granted and to appreciate the things, precious moments in life. And finally, truth and justice must prevail. Though it was a painful and challenging road, the truth ultimately came to limelight. This shows that honesty, perseverance can overcome even the darkest of circumstances. This story teaches us about love, resilience, and unwavering power of a mother's devotion to her child. My besties, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story. Kindly like, subscribe, share and comment so that the algorithm of this video can go viral. Our channel name is changing from African Tales of Sumi to Storytime with Sumi. It is still the same person. Kindly click glued to our channel till we upload another amazing, beautiful story. I love you all. Bye.